There's a point you reach in life where you've just been going and going and going. You haven't taken a moment to really think in a while. You've been improving. You've been doing your thing in life. You've been going and doing what you're supposed to do. You've been getting work done. You've been focused, but you haven't really reflected at all. This is where you have to step back. This is where it's probably best to take a step back and realize what you've accomplished. Realize where you're going. Recalibrate. And just notice and take it to heart that you have truly improved, that you have become a better version of yourself. Because when you just keep going and going, this is when you burn out. This is when your confidence takes a dip because you haven't really acknowledged yourself in a while. You're kind of just floating. You're floating. You're doing well, but you're just floating. You're not really thinking. You need to take a step back and notice how far you've come. Because in the grand scheme of things, you have come really far in this past month, in this past 6 months, whatever it is. You've come really far if you've gotten into this zone where you kind of go on autopilot and you don't snap out of it. You need to snap out of it once in a while. Snap out of it and pat yourself on the back, give yourself some credit, recalibrate, and find out what to do next. But just make sure you don't fall into this culture of just hustling and hustling and hustling and hustling. Because those people, they burn out and they just don't have any direction. It's the people who are able to reflect, who are able to really be fully self-aware and hyper-focused on their own emotions and themselves, that they become successful, that they become happy people. It's those people, not the people who just hustle and hustle and hustle. It's the people who are able to be smart with themselves, able to know themselves and reflect on themselves. Still doing work, still doing what they need to do to succeed, but also reflecting, also being that person who knows themselves, who knows when to slow down, who knows when to speed up, who knows the next thing to do that will get them to where they want to go. So, if you feel like you're not in your head lately, you feel like you're just going through the motions of life, doing good things, but just going through the motions, doing the same thing every day, same thing every week, take a step back. Take a step back from your little pocket in life. Take a step back. Think of the grand scheme of things. Notice how far you've come. Notice how far you've come. Give yourself credit for that. First off, give yourself credit for that. And then realize what you want to do next. If your life has taken a turn, you know yourself better now, you've become a new version of yourself. Like, do what's best for that version instead of the old version that you're still working for. So, just make sure you're reflecting. Make sure once in a while you check in on yourself, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't check in on themselves. And sometimes you don't have another person to check in on you. You are the person who can check in on yourself best. So check in on yourself. Give yourself credit for what you're doing, because you're doing great. Give yourself credit for that. And just use your brain to your advantage. Use your thought, this complex brain that has thoughts and emotions, to your advantage. And just learn to know yourself. Learn to take a step back and just look at your life and reflect. And just give yourself credit, because you're doing good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.